Hi friends, this was some noodling with the 1, 2, 3, 5 lick, and that's the subject of today's lesson. That's a very common lick that has been heard from a lot of musicians in jazz. So, for example, Miles Davis plays a lot of that in his Solar solo, and of course Pat Metheny really uses this one. So let's get started with it. So how do we apply that lick on guitar? And when we say, of course, 1, 2, 3, 5, we mean the first, the second, the third, and the fifth note of the major scale. So we can divide in the positions that are played in 3 strings and in 2 strings. So in 3 strings, here we are. This is the first one. For major, for minor. This set of strings. And then from the D to B string, and then from the 3 first strings, as you see, with the position for the E to D string is the same, like from the A to G string, and then these are different fingerings for the 2 other settings. Then we have the positions on 2 set of strings. That will be this one for the major, and again, and then, and last one, and then there is another one again in a set of 2 strings that is a little more different than the one that have been used a lot on guitar, and this one is with 3 notes on the one string and 1 note on the other string. Let's start with the one with the rhythm ideas that you can do on this one. So first of all, a lot of times people play it from up to down. So 5, 3, 2, 1. And let's speak a little about technique. So in order to play that if you play fingerstyle, what I usually do, I pick, I pull off, and then again with a thumb. But when you use a pick, and this is the brilliant idea that Pat Metheny had, so if you try to pick everything, at some point you're really blocked in terms of speed. So what you figure out is pick, pick, tap, pull off, tap, pick, pick, pull off, tap. And then this is how you can play those lines extremely fast. Then the beautiful thing we can do again with the same lick is the combination of rhythm, because this one is a phrase in 4. And if you want to do a phrase in 3, you can replay the 2 first notes twice, and then you have a group of 6 notes. Then you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 notes. And then you can start combining them to get even more odd meter. For example, if you put the 4 together with the 6, then you will have 10, which is basically a group in 5. put together you will need 14, so then you will need 4, 4 and 6. And then you can use your imagination and go crazy with all that. In terms of this fingering in a set of 2 strings, if I will pick something, you can still pick everything, but you can also hammer on the second note, or both of them. So let's start with the licks, and the 2 first one are in 2-5-1 progression in C major, and the first one we will use a D minor, and we will just go down fret, 1 fret down to the D flat major shape, and then to the major C. So, and it goes like this: 3, 4. The second one, instead of going down, we will go up, and we can use for the same D minor shape for the D minor chord, and for the G I will use the E flat. That's still a triad that you can use from the alto scale over a dominant chord. And in C I will use a minor triad shape, but with the F sharp also. This is our sharp 11 sound. And for the A chord, because I will have 2, 5, 1, 6, I will have an F triad. So this one goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one, third lick, is on a turnaround, on a 3-tone turnaround. So instead of playing our usual C, A, D, G, we will just play major chords, dominant chords, sorry, which basically means we can use all those shapes, and it will sound like that: 3, 4. The fourth one is going from major to a minor on an F, and then on the 1 on a C. Then the next one is a little beautiful substitution that you can do over a blues. So playing the circle of fourths, using the circle of fourths. So on a C blues, on your first bar you can start on the flat 2, and your lick will sound like that. Without the little squeak in the end. The last one, we will do the same idea to play the harmony of giant steps. That's all with this lesson. I hope you will get a lot of info from those examples. Leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you for the wind blower.